All right, welcome everybody to Witchcraft TV, www.witchcrafttv.online, where we are fair representation for all pagan, witch, and magic paths. And this is the schedule for Friday, May 16th, 2025. Know your adversary with Uncle Birch at midnight. There ain't no race war in politics. When you banish, you must invoke. Key teachings from Uncle Birch. And what a wonderful interview we had with him yesterday on the Fun Festival show right here on Witchcraft TV with my co-host, AC Fisher Aldag, where we interviewed Uncle Birch and his spiritual path of 40 plus years in the craft. And also he's going to be a presenter at Hexfest 2025 in New Orleans. And you can check that out August 8th through 10th. If you're in New Orleans or you want a vacation or just a trek down to the fold of New Orleans, you might want to check that out. Let's see, 1 o'clock movie is Miracle Child, a Disney movie, 1993. Great Disney movies right here on Witchcraft TV. We have permission to run that Disney, some of these archived Disney movies. So we're doing it. A little bit of Herman Slater after that. Laurie Bruno goes into the history of a witch at 4:30 a.m. A little bit of Stevie Nicks in there, talking all about her music. Addams Family, as usual, 5 a.m. With some nostalgic Addams Family. Another Disney movie for the kiddos, 6 o'clock, around 6 o'clock. Pocahontas, taken from our Witchy Kids Network. And Witchy Kids Network on the website is all the way the third video feed on the bottom, where it's just Witchy Kids Network all day, every day. And we play a little bit of that on Witchcraft TV at 6 o'clock with Pocahontas, a great new addition for those nostalgic old school Disney movies. And you know it, a little bit of a Witchcraft TV disclaimer in there that we just kind of implemented because of all the rhetoric, and people just have a hard time dealing with the fact that we are very inclusive and we are fair representation for all paths, and that means you never know who's going to be on Witchcraft TV. And if you don't like who's on Witchcraft TV, we're sorry, this is your problem, not ours, because we are the voice of all pagans, witches, and magical folks. 9 o'clock Lone Wolf Show with Standing Bear from the indigenous community. And man, he's taken the internet by storm right now. And he was implemented into the rotation and into the Witchcraft TV circuit by our lovely Joanne, who's doing big things in the community right now. And we look forward to having a show with her, Mind, Body, and Soul, live on social media Monday, 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific. Another Lone Wolf Show after that. With a second degree priestess talking all about those dire wolves that they recreated genetically. Lots of good information there. Core class after that, all about hermetics, if you're into hermetics, followed by a short clip by Lady Rhea, who once told me that is a good field of study for any seeker, something that this witch queen of New York City told me, and hence we have the core class. So yeah, you can check that out right here on the station. A little bit of Dawn Lewis in there with Phoenix and Alyssa, their first priesthood. From what I understand, Mr. Dawn Lewis is not doing that show anymore, but we've yet to really fill a spot for noon, so we're still running some throwbacks there. Running Pocahontas again at 1 o'clock. If you missed it in the morning, it's a hot movie. You're going to love it. Craft Inspiration and Honor, original documentary going on around 5 in the morning. 5 at night, excuse me. Witchcraft TV News. Just lots of good content all around the board. Grey School of Wizardry. And that's done by Oculus Alchemy, who did a really good interview with our American wizard, Oberon Zell, right here on Witchcraft TV, followed by a little bit more Lone Wolf Show in the evening to fill in that 7 o'clock Oberon Zell space, where Oberon Zell talks a lot about pagan solidarity and have dropped some really good words of wisdom for the community. He's doing great work with pagan solidarity along with other pioneers of the community. So many great names involved in that community, too many to list. At some point, I'd like to maybe go over the website in a a journalistic approach, maybe, so as I can find some time. I'll be sure to do that. Let's see. Yeah, that Lori Cabot interview by Christian Day playing at 10 o'clock Friday night. If you haven't seen that, it's a really good interview. Lots and lots of views on that. Probably one of the most popular interviews that we've had on the station in a very, very long time. After that, we have a little bit of Raymond Buckland living the Wiccan life with some archived video footage. Yeah, so make sure you keep it right here on Witchcraft TV, where we are a fair representation for all pagan, witch, and magic paths.